These moves looking real nice in the future. These moves looking real nice in the future. These moves looking real nice in the future. Go to something in the future. Hey, what's going on? My name's Lockie. This is Coast Watch Football. And this is the live watch-along for Central Coast Mariners. Brisbane Roar. A big game. A big game, especially if you're a Mariners fan. Well, if you're a Brisbane Roar fan, I mean, the season's over. You know, commiserations to Brisbane Roar fans. But, man, the Mariners fans, we are pumped. We are very excited about what's going on at the moment on the Central Coast. And basically, the equation is simple tonight in terms of if it does end a Mariners win. Mariners win, they confirm finals football. And look, we're almost there. We're almost there in terms of confirming finals football. And 3 points tonight will do it. Will put us out of reach of Sydney FC. And, dude, I was looking at the ladder and I was like, can you imagine if it actually happens? Like, if Mariners dropped out and Sydney FC replaced? It won't happen. I'm telling you now, it won't happen. You can clip that. You can clip me saying that if it does happen, then I'll look like a real fool. But, dude, if it does happen, I mean, to be fair, honestly, I wouldn't put it past, the A-League to do that because this season has just been utter chaos. I mean, this has been the season for upsets, hasn't it? But so glad you guys are joining me here for this live watch-along as we're about to get underway in this game. Very keen to watch this one. Midweek football, which always has a unique vibe to it, doesn't it? It's always a bit different. It almost feels a bit more personal in not in a weird way, but like, you know, just it's got that vibe. It's like, you know, it's away from the big, busy, the flashy weekends. We're sitting there. I've got my cup of tea. We've got some chamomile tea in a little Star Wars mug, and very much looking forward to this match as the teams enter the field. And we've got the away kit on the background, which the lads are wearing tonight, which is great to see, in front of a Brisbane Roar crowd who are currently seeing their team play their second last game of the season. Brisbane Roar, of course, take on Sydney FC next Tuesday as well. 2 Tuesday games to finish off the season for the mighty Roar. What are we saying in the chat? Central Coast Mariners official page says, we're disappointed you didn't make the trip. Dude, I would have loved to have gotten up there. It looks like beautiful cracking weather from some of the photos we've been seeing as well, eh? What else are we saying? Prediction. Mariners win, man. Mariners win 3-1. Mariners win 3-1. We're riding on confidence at the moment. Look, last few weeks has been tricky for Mariners fans, but we just keep winning. You know, the Wellington away game, Western at home was meant to be tough. We keep showing up and we keep winning. So we're riding high on this confidence through to the end of the regular season. The Qualls man's promising. He's sorry, Football State. I better restart that reading that comment. The Qualls man promising players. The Qualls man. Oh, sorry. The Qualls man, and then I assume there's meant to be a comma there. The Qualls man promising players. Unbelievable. Yes, dude. How good? How good has Garen Kowal been coming off the bench? What an absolute legend. Absolute legend that kid is, man. He's doing so well. He is doing so well. It's great to see the 2 Kowals, man, the last 2 seasons. Alu obviously burst onto the scene last year, and then Garang, who's just every time when he comes off the bench tonight, because it's gonna happen. When he comes off the bench tonight, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be great. I can't wait, man. Team news. Let's whack on some lineups, shall we? And of course, Brisbane Roar, Central Coast Mariners lineups are on your screen right now. And if this is your first time tuning into a live watch along, keep you guys updated to all the live lineups. And this is the lineup we imagine Brisbane Roar going with. Just a couple changes for both sides. Connor Chapman's coming in for his first start for Brisbane Roar. A couple bench appearances in recent weeks for Chapman. So we imagine that Akbari will be shifted forward, but honestly, I mean, there could be anything different. It could even be a back, three central defenders for Brisbane Roar. And for Central Coast Mariners, Cy Goddard comes in to replace Nikolai Muller, and Marco Renya is out with a knock. I think that's the term we've heard used. A knock. He's got a knock. So hopefully Marco's okay. I'm sure he's all right. As we're about to get underway for kickoff in this one. Let's go, Coast, man. I'm keen, dude. Honestly, the vibes are good. Here we go. We are underway at Moreton Daily Stadium in Redcliffe for this one. And a decent looking night and a decent patch. If you've seen the top right of your broadcast, the top right of that grandstand, there's the patch of Mariners fans, and there's a decent little number of Mariners fans there. It is great to see. Central Coast Mariners. This is the final away trip for the season for the Mariners before playing their final regular season game, I should say, at home to Newcastle this weekend. But look, 3 points here for the Mariners would secure finals and put them still in the race for a home final, which would be ideal, which would just be fantastic, wouldn't it? It would be just wonderful. And here we go. We've got the clock, so you should be able to see it on the broadcast now here, or the stream rather. We've got the clock ticking by, so there might be, of course, on YouTube, the live streams, there are occasionally a bit of a delay. But hopefully you guys can sort of keep everything synced up. So this is the clock that you're seeing here on the stream is what I've got here as Jacob Farrell's going to take a throw-in, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Jacob Farrell took a throw-in. Let's go. Sorry, every time Faz does something, I get excited. Going for 1-1, says Football State for prediction. Mark says 2-2 draw. Okay. Julian says, I reckon a Mariners 6-0 win. I love it. Dude, look at the head-to-head stats on the broadcast. 32 wins to Brisbane, only 8 wins for Mariners, and 15 draws. This is the dud game. This is the dud game for Mariners. And look, we broke the curse. Mariners broke the curse earlier this season, defeating Brisbane Roar 2-1 at home. That was the first win since 2014, since April 2014. So Mariners hate playing Brisbane. This is Mariners' bogey side by far. Like, I mean, whether you want to say, playing away to Melbourne sides, playing in Victoria, Mariners hate doing that because we haven't won there since like 2011 or 2009 or something crazy. But just playing Brisbane, home or away, regardless. I mean, we beat them in the Cup in I want to say 2018 in Brisbane, in Redcliffe, as Connor Chapman's given away a foul early on here, has he? I'll be honest, I did miss it. Here we go. Here's a replay. Connor Chapman. Oh, just clipping Louis Miller. I can't think there's enough contact. He did bring him down. Josh is in here. Come on, Brisbane. We've got some couple Raw fans in here. What else are we saying here? John Mellencamp watching from the United States. Officially heading to Gosford on Saturday. Dude, it's going to be an epic F3 derby as well. Here we go. So it's an early free kick for the Central Coast Mariners. A couple minutes into this game. Looks like it's going to be a Cy Goddard delivery. Hopefully it's a good ball in from Cy. A rare start for him. Header comes up. There's Farrell. Oh, he's poked it. Goalwood. I guess that counts as a shot. A backwards header. Reverse header of Jacob Farrell. I'm doing good, football podcast. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. It's been a hectic last week. For those that didn't see, had a lot of fun on Saturday taking over the social media accounts of the Mariners. Instagram stories, I should say, and we're doing a lot of video content, which you guys you'll see in coming days. It was a blast, man. I had so much fun, and but it's great to be back here behind the desk in the studio doing a watch along, which we've been doing all season, man. We are coming to the end of this A-League season, and we did the first game of the season, Melbourne City Brisbane Roar. Funnily enough, Brisbane Roar was the first game of the season where Melbourne City picked up a win in that game. Meanwhile, we're going to have a Brisbane Roar free kick here. So Jay O'Shea, he's the danger man for Brisbane. Jay O'Shea, 26 for Brisbane. He's been the star player for them in what has been a poor season. That's a great delivery. Connor Chapman plays it wide. I love that we've still got the predictions coming in. Zach says 1-1 draw. 3-2 Mariners says Matt. 2-1 Brisbane says Josh. Ooh, person says, imagine the scenes if Jets beat Mariners to stop Mariners from making the finals. Well, I mean, not only does it have to be that, but Sydney have to win their 2 games. So the exciting thing is, I mean, it's still... Sydney will have a game to play after that. But the Big Blue, where Sydney are playing in their first game back, is happening at the same time as the F3 Derby. Of course, this Saturday. It's going to be epic. Epic. So, but of course, Sydney play Brisbane on next Tuesday. Yeah. That's right, Mowing. Sydney need to win both of their games to have a chance, which, look, is unlikely. But, again, as I mentioned earlier, crazy things have happened this season. And for those that don't know, so Sydney FC have Melbourne victory at home and Brisbane away for the last 2 games. Not easy games. Dude, the way Melbourne victory are playing, there's no way Sydney are beating Melbourne victory. Brisbane Roar corner. Surely... I was about to say... Cyrus Demi offside there? I mean, he came from like outside the field play. Oh, Cummings can make a break here. Play the ball, Jason. Play the ball. Come on. How good has Jason Cummings been in recent weeks, man? How good. He's had an impact in every game he's played, even if he doesn't score. He gets involved. And rightly so. And I'm all aboard the Captain Cumdog train. All aboard. Some pressure here by the Mariners. I like it. Mateus Maresh. Shout out to Mateus Maresh too, who has started what is this, 4 or 5 consecutive starts now for Maresh? Goals against Wellington, against Newcastle. And he's playing with a level of confidence we haven't seen for the whole season. Start of the season, he was just looking still a little bit fresh. But now he looks like he's really adjusted to the league. And he looks like an A-League striker. Alrighty. And we only need 1 point to confirm finals for Mariners. Well, I think, so 1 point from the Mariners will take them, to 37, which means Sydney have to win both of their games by, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Sydney are 12 goals behind on goal difference. I think Mariners' goal difference is 10. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Sydney's goal difference is -2. So not only would Mariners need to, if Mariners were to draw here and then say lose on Saturday, Sydney would need to win both of their games 6-0, 6-0. Which there's no way that's happening. I know crazy things have happened this season. There's no way Sydney FC are winning this weekend's Big Blue by 6 goals. I guarantee it. Anyway. Ooh, Cummings wins the ball. Maresh is central with a little bit of space. Here's Jason Cummings into the box. Just delayed on the pass there and allowed Connor Chapman to get back, who's been involved early, hasn't he? 13 goals. I should have said 13 goals mowing, of course, yeah, because 12 goals would draw them level, hey. So even a draw tonight just all but confirms it. I mean, it's basic. It's confirmed. we can a draw and it's confirmed. There's no way Sydney are winning both games and scoring 13 goals across 2 games. No way. I'd have to do some dare. I'd have to do some crazy thing if they do that. Hey, Brock, how's it going, man? Good to see you, Nick. Lewis Miller, nice ball forward. Maresh, little shoulder to shoulder with Scotty Neville. That's fair play. Fair play. I think Mateus is asking for the foul, but I think it's fair enough. It's just a shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder. Brock says, kind of hope Brisbane win. Yes, that's right. I mean, Adelaide will be hoping for a Brisbane win. Because that's the thing. If Mariners win tonight, then they put themselves, there's a good chance the Mariners can, basically whoever wins on the weekend out of Adelaide and Mariners get the home final. Well, if Adelaide win on the weekend, they guarantee the home final. Adelaide simply have to win on the weekend. Yeah, Julian, I'm really interested to watch Newcastle Western United tonight. I think it's going to be a really good game. So I got his delivery away by Hingett. There's Maxi Ballard. Here we go. Come on. Got this combination of Nkololo or good work, Benny. Oh, that's a great challenge. Who was that? Was that Kai Truman? Was that Kai Truman? So, what's the tiebreaker if goal difference is even? I believe it's goals. After that, it's goals for, right? Whoever's scored the most goals. And I think after that, it's probably yellow cards, I imagine. Here's Henry Hoare. Brisbane attacking down the right. Well done, Rolsey. Zach says Adelaide have a full team on the weekend. Is that right? Does that include Jakobsen and Timothy, all those guys? Adelaide have been riddled with injuries at the back, especially. Here's Hingert on the right. Rolsey again, easy clearance. Rolsey! Oh, Marish is going to... Surely that stayed in, right? Is that a throw-in? That ball over the top from Farrell. Yengi's back. Yengi's back, ladies and gentlemen. Cassini Yengi's back. I'm keen to see Yengi back. But I don't know how he's going to get into the squad, man. I mean, Ibasuki's playing well. So there's no way Yengi's going to be starting on the weekend. Does Yengi go on the bench? And then do you drop, who do you drop then? Do you drop George Blackwood? Do you drop Smo Toure fit? You're not dropping Aaron Kunda. I know Aaron Kunda's a winger, but do you think Adelaide will play Delinov over Gauci? I don't think so. Especially with a couple games left. You have to stick with Gauci. Gauci's been good. Gauci's been solid. Look, it could happen, but it doesn't make sense to me, especially with like their last regular game of the season, to drop a Joe Gauci who's been very solid. It would be a disservice to Joe. So opening, wow, dude, look at the win probability. That's fascinating. So the win probability, 39.8% to Brisbane, 31.8% to Mariners? What? The Brisbane Roar, a team who have been vying for the wooden spoon all season, coming up against the Central Coast Mariners side who are about to play finals football and have only lost one game in their past 12? What? Dude, I never get the win probabilities. I never get it. Right? And dude, I'm not making that up. Go check. Mariners have only lost one game in their last 12 matches. 5-0 against Sydney. One off. Here's Benny. Oh, Benny. He was about to break away, but the ball got caught under his feet. He was about to break away. Got to watch out for Henry Hoare too. He's been one of the bright sparks for the Roar this season. I can't remember what the draw percentage was, but I believe it was lower. I mean, if doing the maths off the top of my head, it would have to be right. It was in the 20s, I think. But how about that? Brisbane were ahead on the win probability by 8%, which is a lot. I mean, I know they're at home, and I know the record favours Brisbane, but this season has been one of Brisbane's worst seasons, easily. Brisbane are a good team. Historically. There's a break on here for the Mariners potentially. Cummings plays it wide for Nkalola. He's got some work to do because Raw defenders are getting back. Benny, one-on-one with Truan. Well done, Benny. Is that kill? He kept it in. He has, but Brisbane deal with it. Oh, mate. Lockie says Mariners in red-hot form at the moment. I know, right? It's been great. Julian says there's no way the Brisbane will win. I'm not so confident. I'm not so confident. I think I think it will be close. I did say 3-1 earlier. I'm maybe going to go 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1 Mariners. Did Sturridge get injured against Wanderers? I don't think so. Not that I've heard. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Julian says Aloisi, Montgomery, Popovich, and Vett have all done really good this season, in my opinion. Yes. Yes to all. Yes to all. Dan Hall gives away the foul. Oh, no, did we win the foul? Oh, Mariners won the foul. Not bad. It's a pretty even matchup so far. No real clear-cut chances. No real strikes at anger. The backwards, a reverse header from Jacob Farrell early on. Brisbane have had some forward opportunities too. But that's been one of Brisbane's shortcomings this season, their ability to create quality chances. Yes, they have Jay O'Shea, but apart from that, there's just too much inexperience. And here we go. Here's Jack Hingert. No, it's Henry Hoare to deliver. Misses everyone. Miller can clear. Oh, Miller slips. Wow, that was... Oh, dude, what a recovery. And Ballard's there to help him out. Dude, that was a dramatic slip from Lewis. Come on, Si. We've got some space in the middle here. Come on, Nis, let's move it. Oh, through the middle. That's a great ball. Well done, Jordan Holmes, coming out quick to meet it. Well done. Brisbane really needed to sign some players in the offseason? Yes. Well, here's the thing. I will say this. Perth, a big reason, a huge reason why Perth picked up the wooden spoon this year is because they were ravaged by injuries. Like everyone was missing. Brisbane haven't necessarily been ravaged by injuries. They just didn't recruit well enough in the last off season. Like Brisbane, Jay O'Shea's played, I think, almost every game. Raman Akbari has only missed a couple games. Tom Aldred, yes, injury to Tom Aldred. Jack Hingett's missed some games, but nothing like Perth Glory. Perth Glory was smashed with injuries. It was nice to see Fornaroli and Sturridge play together and combine for that goal on the weekend for Perth. That reminds me, we're doing a Perth Glory career mode here on the YouTube channel. Check out the video if you haven't. After the stream. Episode 2 is out this Friday. Hey, Cyrus Demi plays the ball out of play. Let's go. Moe says Perth are an NPL side at this moment. Yeah, and look, it's partly because, it's mainly out of necessity because they don't have enough players. Like, they don't have players, you know? But also, the season's lost for them, so they're giving minutes to some of these young guys, which is what you have to do. Shout out to Joseph Ford, the left back, who has actually been playing pretty well. If you look at his stats, they're actually pretty impressive, the young left back. Ooh, Alex Parsons sprinting away here. Oh, that's a great challenge. Daniel Hall. Applaud the man. What a challenge. Just like timed to perfection to stop Parsons. How good was that? What a challenge, man. I love that they opened the mini screen in the bottom right-hand corner to do the replay. Yet it was the live feed. Did you guys see that? A pop-up screen comes up because they wanted to show the tackle, obviously. And it was just the live feed, but a different camera. Julian says if Daniel Sturridge went to West United, I would love that. Previc and Sturridge would be... yeah, I don't see it happening, unfortunately. It would mean a bit of a change of system, I think, for Western if they did do that, to bring in Sturridge. Ooh, Kyrolls has missed that back pass. Cyrus Demi's breaking forward. Well done, Nisbet, to get back and cover. It's going to be a throw for the Roar. Demi, he's got the pace. Liverpool fan says, hey, Lockie, You know, I'm the mini mo guy that commented on your video about Perth Glory thing. Well, that's me. So good, man. Failmount minus. I haven't heard that one. That's hilarious. Here's the corner. Scotty Neville. His header goes wide. That's probably Brisbane's best chance of the game so far in this opening 20 minutes. Scotty Neville directing his header just wide. Stephen says, Coast Watch Footy won't talk to me on here tonight, guys. Hello, Stephen. Sydney FC and Ride Panther is in here. Says, come on, you boys in blue. Getting some early support in for the Big Blue on the weekend, eh? I love it. Love it. Connor's in here and says, just to let you know how dead this ground is at, I'm in the den right now watching the stream. Oh my goodness, Connor. That's great. Occasionally in our live streams, we do get people tuning in at the ground. That's so great, Connor. I love that you're tuning in. And I'm sorry that there's not a better vibe there. The ball comes in just away from Henry Hoare. Henry Hoare taking on Miller. That's good, Louis. That's it. Alex Parsons, long range, hits his own player. Strikes the head of Cyrus Demi. Who do you think is the most talented young player in the league? Easily Marco Tilio. Yeah, easily. If anyone ever asks me about players, like who's my favorite player in the league to watch, or like best young player in the league, or best player from like another club, the answer is always Marco Tilio. I think he's like way better than people think. He's next level. Cyrus Demi's just gone down here, and is it from that knock that he copped from Alex Parsons' shot? It might be. Oh, dude, there was some power on it. There was a bit of venom on that shot from Parsons, wasn't there? Yeah. Wow, man. Okay. Who would you sign if you were the Mariners coach, Lockie? I would do everything in my power to convince Trent Sainsbury to return to the club. Trent Sainsbury. So Cyrus Demi, he's on the sideline now. We hope he's all right. We hope he's all right after copping that ball to the head from his teammate. He's back. He's on the field. Good on him. He's in Cololo. Another important thing we're talking about, the finals and, what the result tonight means for the finals. If Mariners do draw tonight, which I think is a decent chance of happening, if Mariners draw tonight, it becomes very hard for Mariners. There might be there's a chance here. Cy Goddard almost through. Close for the Mariners there. Oh, dude, so close for Cy Goddard. But I was just going to say, if Mariners draw tonight, that'll be 37 points. So 3 points behind Adelaide. I believe Mariners have a better goal difference than Adelaide. But that'll mean that if Mariners do get a home final, they'll have to beat Newcastle, and Adelaide will have to lose to Western. There's been a tangle of feet there. There will be a Brisbane free kick. I think that's fair enough. Dan Hall bringing down Ramadak Bari. Where is Irenia? We've heard he's got a knock. He's just picked up a knock after the weekend's game, so wasn't risked, which I think is fair enough. Peter Russ's Cummings the best striker in the league right now. Honestly, right now, probably. Probably, yeah. I don't know if there's a better striker right now. The impact that he's having, the goals that he's scoring. In the, let's just say like the last like 4 or 5 weeks, yes. Has to be, yeah. Ball comes in. Because, I mean, well, you can't say McLaren. He's been playing in the Asian Champions League. Beckham Mikotadze has been relatively quiet in recent weeks. I know he scored on the weekend. If you were the Mariners coach, would you strengthen the goalkeeper position? No, not at all. This is probably the strongest goalkeeping lineup we've had maybe ever at the Mariners. In Mark Birighitti, Yaron Souza, and then the youngsters, you know, Loza Caruso, Patrick Beach. There's options. There's heaps of options in goalkeeper. Arena is injured. Ooh. Is it? They have called a foul there. Okay. I do want to see a replay of that. So Brisbane have won a free kick in a really promising position out wide. Did Rolls clip Demi here? That's probably enough there. Rolls, he mistimed that challenge, which is uncharacteristic. Uncharacteristic. We need a replacement for Birighitti. No way, man. Really? Do you think we need to replace Birighitti? I couldn't disagree more. Football Capital's in here, says 3-0 Mariners. Love it. Jay Shade's delivery. Demi gets it on target. But it's an easy save for Birighitti in the end. Who do you think will be the goalkeeper of the year? Yeah, I think Jamie Young. I mean, most saves, most clean sheets. You can't go past that. I know so many people love Ollie Sale. So many people rightly so love Mike Birighitti and should be getting a Socceroos call up. But if there's one keeper who's topping the clean sheet and save charts, I mean, I can't see how he can't get it. Jamie Young. And that's right. 30's very young for a goalkeeper. Look at Liam Reddy. How old's Liam Reddy? 40-something? And he's still playing week in, week out for Perth Glory. Liam Reddy. Benny and Kalole. Brisbane doing a pretty good job of nullifying the Mariners' attack so far. Haven't really been able to create anything of real note. I support Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. Gigi Buffon, that's right. That is a prime example of a goalkeeper who can be playing well into his 40s. Approaching the half an hour mark here. Still no goals to report. Max Ballard. Nice turn. Benny. Lewis Miller. Just need to see a bit more movement. A bit more movement in the final third for the Mariners. Cummings goes back. Ballard. Nice from Max, but that was a strange choice of pass. Not sure what he was trying there, Maxi. It was very, very direct. Jacko's in here. Just came back from training. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in, Jacko. Pull wide, someone. Come on. Pull wide. Had Cy Goddard and Maresh running down the same little lane there. Cy Goddard, interested to see what he can do this game, man. This is his chance. This is his chance. He's had limited minutes. Injuries haven't helped him. Referee getting in the way there of Max Ballard. And Brisbane can counter here. Ball over the top for Cyrus Demi to chase. Referee's absolutely impeded there. I know he didn't make contact. But the referee's not there. Max Ballard probably keeps that ball in midfield. Brisbane committing numbers forward here. Henry Hall. Well done, Lewis. Strong. Just got to clear it here. Come on, just got to clear it. Well done, Dan. Three consecutive wins for the Mariners leading into this game. Brisbane without a win for a while now. Football Podcast says, Lockie, you want to hear some chants going? News bit. Just these wayward passes, man. Come on, Max. This has been a really slow opening half an hour for the Mariners. Ball comes in. Well done, Rolls, to cut that out. Oh, dude, and it's hit the back of Nisbet. And Alex Parsons, that's a great save from Mark Birighitti. That's a great save from Mark Birighitti, and this is some really poor play we're seeing from the Mariners right now. This is uncharacteristically poor. Just the Rolls cleans into the back of Nisbet and Parsons. So close. He did well there, Parsons. Forces a good save out of Birighitti, man. What have you made of the first half? One of the weaker performances we've seen this season from the Mariners so far. O'Shea's corner. Still in there for Brisbane. Cummings pokes it away. Yeah, this has been quite poor from the Mariners. I've allowed Brisbane into this game. No fluency in attack. Still on for Brisbane, man. Still on for Brisbane. Oh, dude, near post shot over the top from Connor Chapman. It was. Dude. What do you think of Yaron Souza? I want to see him get some more game time. But it's good to have a keeper with a backup keeper who's won a youth championship with Melbourne City, played some football overseas, which you don't always get from your backup keepers in the A-League. So I think it's good to have a keeper of his stature at the club. Reminds me of the Perth game, and Perth says William. It's a bit like that. I know what you mean. Where it's a bit quiet from the Mariners going forward. Hopefully we don't see a similar game. Yeah, that was a bit of a poor game, wasn't it? It wasn't very inspiring, that game. Just need to get ourselves on the ball. Need to control the game. Mariners with a throw-in in the final third. What do you think of Patrick Wood? I think it's absolutely ridiculous that Steve Corica hasn't given him more game time. Just look at some of those early games, man. Sydney away to MacArthur. I mean, Patrick Wood has grabbed a couple goals, yet he chooses to throw on a 37-year-old Bo Both, or whatever he is, 36, 37. I mean, Yeah. I mean, it just goes to show that's why Sydney are where they are, because they don't have they've got a few star players, big name players who have had good seasons in the past, but this season have faltered, and rather than dropping those star players and giving runs to players like Patrick Wood, Steve Corica chooses to not do that, and rightly so. And Sydney deserve to be where they are on the ladder, 100%. Free kick here for the Mariners. Should Yaron Souza have started? No way. Was that a little bit of push and shove with Benny and Henry Hall? Don't know how that started. We're going to see the replay of this. So, where was it from? There was an initial tangle, but I don't know how the incident between... Well, not even an incident. There's a bit of push and shove between Benny and Henry Hall. Alexa says, Birigitti's doing fine. If he's crap, he wouldn't be starting. It's as simple as that, eh? All right, free kick for the Mariners. Rather central. Benny and Sai stand over it. And Kalolo delivers. Decent one. Dan Hall was sliding in, but Jordan Holmes is able to claim it. Wow. Isn't Bobo retiring? Yes. We have heard that. What was that, yesterday? Today? Yesterday? I think Patrick Wood should move to the Mariners for free. Dude, would take him. Sure. You probably wouldn't get that much game time, to be honest. Approaching the later stages of this first half. Let's see if we can conjure an attack here. Some players forward. Rolls, hangs it up. This has been really poor, man. This has been a really uncharacteristic first half from the Mariners. Not at all like the way we've been playing in recent weeks. Just some bizarre... I'm sure Monty's going to have a few key words to say to the team at halftime, but this is very bizarre what we're seeing here. Like, where's Lewis Miller right now? Not making the overlapping run. I mean, just too slow. Just things we're used to seeing, you know? Not happening at the moment. Here's Nisbet switching it out. Farrell. Sai's got to go there. Come on. Goddard delivers. Into the box. There's a decent one. Cummings brings it down. Come on. Goddard again. Come on, Sai. Nice work. The chop back. Oh, delivery's good. Lewis Miller. 1-0 Central Coast. Let's go. And it's Lewis Miller, of all people. After a quiet and uncharacteristically poor first half, Lewis Miller shows up at the far post to score for the Central Coast in, correct me if I'm wrong, his first goal of the season. Lewis Miller. That's a great ball. What a move from Sai Goddard. And one of the easiest goals the Mariners have scored this season. Great goal, says Pete. I agree. We worked it forward. Cummings brings it down for Goddard. Nice little cut back from Sai, and Lewis Miller isn't known for his goal scoring ability, and he does it right here. How good. How good. We love it. Lewis Miller puts Mariners into the lead. Dude, that's That's a big goal. I was literally, like, just before that, I was going on talking about how poor this first half has been by the Mariners. So uncharacteristically poor. And, I mean, that shows the spirit of a finals team, even if you're playing poorly, to show up and do that. Oh, mate. So, late on in this first half, 1-0 to the Central Coast Mariners. Here we go. Here we go. Floodgate's going to open, says William. Hopefully this is it, dude. Hopefully this is it. Bum, 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 bum. So Brisbane win a free kick in a decent position here. What a cross toe from Sai. How good. Beautiful snatch and grab. That's absolutely what it was as well. O'Shea to deliver this free kick. Oh, dude. That wasn't too far away. Wasn't too far away. And finally, Lewis wants to spring into action now. Now that he's got the goal, hey. How was doing those Central Coast Mariners socials over the weekend? Dude, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I honestly had one of the best times. Interacting with the fans, you know, running around the ground, capturing some video from behind the goal. It was just unreal. So much fun. Bit of a dream, too, for me, honestly. Brisbane Roar. With a little bit more urgency now that they are down. Ooh, Demi goes down. It's going to be a free kick on Cy Goddard. I think that's probably a fair call. That wasn't coming together there. And it's going to be yellow card for Cy Goddard too. Okay. Yellow card for Cy Goddard. At least it's not one of the defenders. But, yeah, I think that's fair enough. I mean, Cy Goddard just taking out Demi off the ball there. So another Brisbane Roar free kick. I feel like Brisbane have had a free kick in this position like 3 or 4 times already this half. Birigidi wearing the captain's armband, yelling to... That slide got it in the wall. It's away by the Mariners. Final minute of regular time in this first half. Hey, Travel Shorts, just letting you know I'm just going to mute you in the chat. So we've defended out well enough. I think the defending's been okay enough in this game, hasn't it? From the Mariners' point of view. But, mate, I'll take a 1-goal lead at half-time after what has been a pretty lackluster first half, hasn't it? All right. So another late set piece here. And Cololo not playing so well, says Aquatic. Yeah, he hasn't really had as much influence on this game, hey. Maybe Brisbane have worked on that. just shutting him down. Here we go. Far post for Brisbane. Goddard hacks it clear. We've got 2 minutes of injury time. We do indeed sing for yellow, man. We do indeed sing for yellow. It is true. It is true what they say. Yellow is the colour that we do sing for. Exciting knowing we've got the likes of Garang Kual, Dojok to come on for the Mariners in the second half. Mount Hatch, of course. Nikolai Muller, if we need that experience. Ooh, dude. Almost in behind there. That was a right idea from Jacob Farrell. Cut out in the end. Julian says if West United win tomorrow, we'll be back on top for a few hours probably. Yeah, dude, the title race is getting exciting this season, isn't it? Really, really good stuff. It's been good fun. Maresh chips it in towards Cummings. Benny. Oh, does Benny? Is he fouled there? Benny goes up and well, it's either a dive or a foul because he went down so spectacularly. Mateus Maresh on the so close, almost around the man, dude. City win the City are absolutely gonna win the premiership. I know, I've said that from the get go. I know Victory have been chasing, and West United have been there the whole way, but City's run in has just been so easy. I mean, they got Perth tomorrow, which of course they're going to win, and then they got Wellington at home, don't they? On Monday, which they should win. So I can't see City not winning the title. Here we go, corner. Back inside, Holmes claims. And that might be it for the first half. Half-time between Brisbane Roar and the Central Coast Mariners. And Mariners lead at 1-0 after what was an uncharacteristically poor first half by the Central Coast Mariners compared to recent weeks. But the Mariners showing up with a quality late on in that first half. Great goal delivered in. Sly Goddard with the assist. Lewis Miller showing up late. Beautiful stuff. We love it. And just like that, Central Coast Mariners are in front. So, how do we feel about that first half? It was a bit of a weird half, wasn't it? It was a bit of a weird one. I don't know how to feel about it, you know? Don't know how to feel about it. I think Perth will win tomorrow, Sturgeon Fornaroli. Dude, if Perth win tomorrow, I will be stunned. It'll be one of the biggest upsets of the season. Straight up. If Perth win tomorrow, it'll be one of the biggest upsets of the season. This City squad is so far ahead of this Perth squad right now. So far ahead. So I will be stunned if Perth wins tomorrow. Do you think Monty will be mad about the first 35 minutes? Yes. Yeah, I think so. There was, as I was saying earlier, there was a lot of like really weird things that we weren't really playing the same way and with the same vigor that we usually see from the Mariners, especially in recent weeks. And I get the sense that the Monty, who's made it clear in previous press conferences and stuff, that he's made it clear that there's a certain system that the Mariners want to play, and if we're not doing that, then he's not happy. It's as simple as that. So I think he's gonna. I think I chat at halftime. I think despite the 1-goal lead, we really have to step it up. Do not let Brisbane back into this game because Brisbane will chase, man. I mean, they got nothing to play for. They're not in finals contention. They'll just throw everything at this game, especially late on. So I think we can expect some Garang Kual action at the end, some Dojok maybe, chase a goal in the counter attack. But we'd love a second goal early in that second half. If Mariners can get an early second half goal, then that really pushes it. That really pushes it. That really pushes Brisbane to chase the game, and then that opens up Brisbane at the end, potentially a third goal for the Mariners if it does go that way, man. If it does go that way, which is my prediction, my optimistic prediction for this second half of football. But of course, Mariners win this game. The way it stands right now, if Mariners end the game with a scoreline, they are locked in for playing finals football for the second consecutive season, which is a big deal for a team who has struggled in the past decade. A very big deal. So we are here to witness potentially history. Potentially. Of course, it is not decided where Mariners will fall in the finals if they do win. We could still finish 6th. We could finish 4th. Hoping for a 4th. We really have to win tonight. We really have to win tonight if we do want to catch 4th. And here's the thing. If Mariners win tonight and then win the F3 Derby, and then Sunday night, even if Adelaide draw, because if Mariners win tonight, but how's my maths? Mariners win tonight, they go 39 points. They win again, 42 points. Even if Adelaide draw against Western, Mariners get the home final against Adelaide, which would be awesome. It is looking likely that it will be. It's looking very, very likely that it will be a Mariners Adelaide final, unless Wellington do a number against Wanderers and City, which I don't know if that'll happen. I think Wellington could well beat Wanderers. Was that tomorrow night? No, Thursday night. There's a lot of football going on. There's no Friday night game. It's a bit of a weird. The next week, we've got one more week of regular season action, and it's all kind of weird. There's no Friday night game. We've got 2 Wednesday games tomorrow. We've got a Thursday game, Wanderers Wellington. I've got 2 Saturday games happening at the same time. Big Blue and an F3 Derby, so that's massive. And then we've got 2 games Sunday. Macarthur Wanderers, Battle of the West. And then of course we've got Adelaide Western. And then we've got Melbourne City, Wellington on Monday, and then Brisbane Sydney on Tuesday. I managed to get it all mapped out in my brain, so I know the running from here on. And it's gonna be really exciting, man. It's going to be really exciting for when it comes to the top 6 race, like who's going to finish where between like 4 and 6, and also the title, Stats are on the broadcast: 6 shots for Brisbane, 4 on target, 3 shots for Mariners. Oh, sorry, that's inside the box, dude. That's deceptive. It says shots and then shots inside the box. Usually, everywhere they would say shots and then shots on target. That's so deceptive. I don't like it. But anyway, we've got 6 shots for Brisbane, 3 for Mariners, which isn't too surprising, I think. Isn't too surprising. Boom. Is Koal on the bench? Of course he is. Why shouldn't we start Yaron against Roar? Because Birigitti's playing too well. Cummings was a great signing by the Mariners. He's really carried them in some games, says Brock. I wouldn't go as far to say carried. I think there's been some really good performances defensively from the Mariners across midfield. Benny Colola's been awesome. But Cummings, I guess, has stolen the headlines in a couple of games. F3 Derby, Western United draw. It's really, really great job. Really, really great stuff. Darcy says, do you have a day job? How do you keep up the stamina for this? I do have a job. And how do I keep up the stamina? The passion. The unbridled, is that the right word to use? The burning passion for this club, which has been burning for many years, carries me through. Dude, I like. To be fair though, I love it so much. I love doing these live watch-alongs, and I was talking about it earlier, but I know a lot of you guys have been watching these live watch-alongs. This is the first season we've done it. We've been doing it since round 1. This is round 26 now, past that. So for 26 rounds now, you guys have been shooting for live watch-alongs, and I appreciate it so much. It's been so much fun. So much fun. A bit of a defensive half, more of a counter game, says D Football. Yeah, it's been a bit like that. Even the counter-attack hasn't been great for the Mariners. It hasn't been, Red Bull and Mariners Pride. I don't drink energy drinks. I drink, I've got a whole lot of tea, which reminds me, I got to make my halftime cup of tea. So let me just put the kettle on. Thanks for reminding me, Darcy. Did you see Prijovic when I was on the stage? I did see Prijovic. He wheels on the field. Can Brisbane win the premiership in the next 5 years? Yeah, of course. With the way the A-League works, yes. Yes. I mean, look at Melbourne Victory. I mean, yes, I know Melbourne Victory have, the finances and whatever, but they've gone from wooden spoon to title contenders within 12 months. Whoa. Connor Chapman stats. Yeah, look at that. 3 touches in opposition box, 100% pass accuracy. That's nice. And 2 shots. Connor Chapman in his first start. Good to see Connor Chapman back in the A-League, man. Keen for the F3 Derby this weekend? Of course we are, Jared. Very keen for it. So excited for the deal that the Mariners have offered. It is a big deal. It is a big deal, literally, in all the senses. If you haven't heard, Mariners members, and I'm sure there's a bunch of Mariners members watching right now. Mariners members get to bring mates along for free. An unlimited number of mates. For free. Yes. For free. If you remember, it's that simple. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually real. If you're a Mariners member, you can bring along 1,000 people for free. Maybe not 1,000, but yeah, man, it is great. So if you're a Mariners member and you're heading to the F3W this weekend, bring everyone. Bring everyone. John says, drinking vodka and watching from Florida, USA. I love it. I love it. I love the wonderful people we meet in the live streams, man. Dig your watch-alongs. Thank you, James. Sorry, Matt James. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's go CCM. Yes, Limbo. Let's go CCM. Professional Soccer's in here. Wonderful YouTube name. What's up, Lockie? Dude, live stream. Having fun. Dude, Jared, I'll get you in for free. Dude, I should just bring the whole YouTube community and just get you guys in for free. Oh, dude. Nah, it'd be chaotic, wouldn't it? Already got my tickets from a mate. Love it, Mowing. Mowing, I don't know what to call you. I do see you in my live streams. What's your name? I feel funny calling you Mowing. Is there a more appropriate name? Yeah, actually, that goes for anyone. I know. You know, in the YouTube watch-alongs here, you might have a different name. Display name. If you'd like me to call you by something different. Yeah, man. Darcy says I muted the commentators because they can't say anyone's name. I did hear them say. I do have it quietly on in the background. I did hear what? Rowls? Did I seriously hear Rowls before? Oh, the guy's been playing in the league for what, 4 or 5 years now, and he says Rowls. Come on, man. Let's get a cup of tea. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh, we love it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Coast Watch Football official live watch along for this A-League matchup between Brisbane Roar, Central Coast Mariners. Brisbane 0, Mariners 1 at halftime. Mariners win tonight and they confirm their place in the final series for 2022, which is very, very, very exciting. If the scoreline stays this way by halftime, I will be cheering and you will see it live. Jim, yeah, maybe Jim's mowing. I'll just call you Jim. Mowing mate, nah, Kyan. Wait, sorry, is that your name, Kyan? Tested Aussies in here. How's it going? Rowls. I love it. Ooh. Rowls. Roll. Oh, dude, it sounds so funny. Rowls. I mean, his Instagram username is literally bread rolls. It's not bread rowls. Oh. Rowls. Kai Rowls. Oh, it's so funny. I don't know why I find that so funny. Anyway. John says the commentators are stuck in 2016 when Brisbane were actually good. This will be a monumental task if the Coast break down the mighty 11th-place Brisbane Roar defence. Is that actually what they said? I didn't hear that. No toxins, no watch long for Glory City tomorrow. We'll be keeping my eye on it, though, of course. Dude, I'm calling a big City win. I just can't see it any other way. I'll be shocked. Look, I'll be shocked even if it's a draw. I'll be shocked if it's even a draw. Like, you know? Like, Glory copped 6 against Western United, and Western aren't necessarily like a prolific attacking side. What's going to happen when they come against City? Are like by far and ahead the best attacking side in the competition. I mean, how many goals they scored? Like 50 plus. Against Perth Glory? They're going to score like 10. Oh, mate. Rowls. Kai Rowls. That's a very specific question, Jared, and I'm not sure if I know the answer. Do Mariners do Afterpay and merch stands? I'm not sure. You'll have to contact the club. Julian wants City to lose. Dude, if there's any game that I'm guaranteeing a result of, it's City will win tomorrow. So I apologize, Julian, but I've been doing predictions every single week. You've seen on the YouTube channel where it's been like the shorts of the videos. I put up my own predictions, and usually things are tight and things could go either way. I don't think I've ever been more certain of a result. And actually, we should keep in mind that the last time City and Perth met, that was a draw. It was like a 2-2 draw. But there's no way it's happening again. Who will win this match? Mariners. Central Coast Mariners, I reckon. What's everyone's go-to snack tonight? What's everyone's go-to snack? We've got our tea here or beverage. Let me know if you're joined by a beverage or a snack right now. Sometimes we get some pretty unique snacks in the chat. So while we wait for the second half, drop in the chat. What's your go-to halftime snack? City might be tired after the ACL. That's the look. It's a fair point you raise, Peter. But I don't think. I think that. I mean, even still, I mean they've got the depth. Like City's like second string squad would still get the job done tomorrow against Perth. You know. Anyway, drop in the chat. Raffellos? I'm not sure what those are. Well, hey, we're going to see a substitution at halftime here by the looks of things. Luka Ivanovic is coming on for Cyrus Demi. Miljuznic coming on for Henry Horse. So some decent players coming on here. And Harry Steele's going to come on for Central Coast Mariners. So we're going to update those lineups on your screen for you right now. And get those refreshed. But those are some decent changes for Brisbane. And it looks like Max Ballard's going to come off for Harry Steele, potentially just resting the lad, I imagine. Maxie's been playing a lot of football. He played 90 minutes on the weekend. So we imagine that's nothing more than just resting the precious man that is Max Ballard. So Harry Steele. And that's, dude, I mean, no better replacement. Harry Steele, class player. Second half is underway, ladies and gentlemen, in Redcliffe. Hopefully the Mariners can hold on for the victory here. Maybe a couple more goals would be nice. Would be nice. Lewis Miller, of course, scoring a very rare goal in the first half. But Brisbane, as I mentioned earlier, will be so hungry to get something out of this game, to fight back, to give their home fans something to cheer. So, updated Mariners lineup on your screens now. Harry Steele's on in midfield to replace Max Ballard. Truan. Connor Chapman. Ooh, well done, Harry Steele. And Kalolo flicks it on for Cummings. There could be a break on here. Cummings forward, and Kalolo's going to chase. Oh, that's a foul. That was weird. That was a. Why did he do that, Benny? I mean, it's as clear as it gets for a foul. He just tore down Kai Truan. That's hilarious. He wasn't even trying to hide that. It was surely try and get shoulder to shoulder at least, Benny, not just literally pull him down. Reach out and pull him down. Keep an eye on Luka Ivanovic, who scored a lovely goal against Newcastle about a month back at home. Miljuznic with his pace on the left-hand side as well. Lewis Miller is going to battle with him in the second half. As it stands, the ladder, Mariners 1 point behind Adelaide, which is a big deal. Looks like Luka Ivanovic is actually playing off the right-hand side, interestingly enough, to play Parsons Central. Okay, interesting. Let's get some more movement here, Mariners. Come on. Confirmed Brisbane Roar lineup on your screens now. Ivanovic and Miljuznic on the park for Brisbane. Miljuznic's 100th A-League appearance. There you go. Wow. Jared says former Wanderers player Muller to score the match winner. Would love it. He scored against Brisbane last time around, too. Deflected free kick at home. I remember that. There's a short. Actually, I've got a video on that on my channel that I shot from the stands. You can go find it somewhere else. Somewhere on the channel. Coconut version of Ferrero Rochers. Ah, okay, Darcy. Cheese sandwich and wine. Love it, Matt. Tea and some crumpets, says Julian. Wow, this is awesome. Chips, ribs, chips, and coleslaw from the RSL. I'm reading these. If you guys are confused, if you're just tuning in, I asked the chat. There was some football snacks that they're having tonight. I'm not just naming random foods at will. We are watching a football match. This isn't Coast Watch food. Coast Cook Watch food. Anyway, I'll shut it now. Giveaway by Barry. Steal forward for Maresh, who just gets it poked away by Nikola Miljuznic, which is a very fun name to say. I find Nikola Miljuznic. It's just very Nikola Miljuznic. It's linguistics, gymnastics, if you like. And that in itself is linguistics, gymnastics. Nikola Miljuznic. Nikola Miljuznic. It does look like Nikolai Muller is preparing to come on. He looked like the only sub walking around there. Do you know where the food could be better? I knew you were going to say that, Darcy. I knew you were going to say that. So Jacob Farrell brings down Luke Ivanovic. And again, I know in our graphic where we've got Luke Ivanovic playing centrally, he may be playing at the right. But again, expect that Raw front line to shuffle around. Central Coast Chefs, yeah, that's right. Make a cooking channel. That would be a disaster. Free kick for the Raw. High ball. It's going to be a corner here for Raw. Coast Watch Cooking actually has like a decent ring to it, actually. Coast Watch Cooking Adventures. I'm a terrible cook, I'll tell you that now. Terrible cook. I agree, Peter. The food at Wanderers Stadium is pretty decent. Better options. Oh, Birigidi punches that corner away. That was Brisbane's 5th corner of the game to Mariners 1. Just goes to show how Brisbane have been having a bit more joy getting forward compared to the Mariners. I mean, in general, CommBank Stadium, home of the Wanderers, is just a great stadium overall. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I still stand by, I mean, to be fair, I haven't been to all the stadiums, but I think it's the best A-League stadium. Amy Park food is also quite good, says Julian. I'll have to try it. Brisbane, looking to get down the right-hand side here. Jack Hingett. Going to go out for a goal kick. Mariners happy to deal with this. Of course, this is Mariners' defense, which has been strong for much of this season, coming up against a Brisbane Roar attack who has been very lackluster this season. So, look, I think there is a low chance of Brisbane scoring when you put it in that context. I agree, Jared. The new Sydney Football Stadium does look awesome. Can't wait for away days there next season. Jusnic with a chance to attack down the left with Lewis Miller out of position. Well done, Nisbet. Well done, Nisbet. And Lewis Miller gets back to help. And well done, Lewis Miller, chopping back. Josh Nisbet, very smart. He's done that a couple times, I've noticed this game. Just covering the fullbacks, you know, if they're out of position. Meanwhile, Parsons delivers. Rowles gets it clear. Kai Rowles. Another change for Brisbane Roar. Jesse Daly's going to come on for Connor Chapman. Connor Chapman, his first start for Brisbane. Got a Chapman. I sound like a... I don't know what I sound like, but anyway. Got a Chapman making his first start for Brisbane Roar tonight. Played 53 minutes of football. Jesse Daly, the young midfielder, is on the park. Brisbane attacking down the right-hand side. Hingett delivers. Dan Hall is away. Had a good game tonight, Dan Hall. A couple good defensive interventions, as always. It's what we expect from Daniel. It's what we expect. Hey, Jez is in here. How's it going, Jezza? Brisbane coming forward down the left. Oh, it's a nice pass. Here's Miller Jusnic cutting back. And the strike is blocked by Hall. Mariners deal with it again. A little bit of pressure here, man. A little bit of pressure. On the broadcast, record when scoring first for the Central Coast Mariners have won 72% of games when scoring first. I've only lost 14% of games when scoring first, which is good that Mariners have brought that stat down. He's coming in. Another Brisbane corner. Who scored for the Mariners? The mighty Lewis Miller. Well done, Nisbet getting in there, just doing that hard work to deny that cross. Great stop, Nisbet says block. Sorry, block. Sixth corner of the game for Roar. Another J. O'Shea delivery. Away by Benny and Kalolo. Nice work. Still on. Goal kick. Poor delivery from Miller Jusnic. Just went straight out of play there. I thought it might have taken a touch, that one. Well, shot stats are on the broadcast. 8 shots for Brisbane, only 2 for the Mariners, apparently. I think we saw 3 at halftime on the stat sheet, but maybe it is. 12% shot... Dude, you'll see that week in, week out for Brisbane, their shot accuracy is terrible. Terrible. 12%, and 100% of Mariners shots have been on target so far. But that's been a very... It's a recurring theme we're seeing with Brisbane week in, week out, where they'll create chances. And they've created another one here. Miliusnic, great chance. That's a great save by Birigidi. Brisbane's best chance of the game. Jesse Daly on the follow-up. And over the top by Kai Rolls. Well, we're just talking about Brisbane and their incompetency in front of goal. And Birigidi has just denied Alex Parsons of a certain goal, and Jesse Daly came not too far away as well. Wow. What a save, says Brock. Absolutely. Brilliant stuff from Mark Birigidi, who stayed strong. Wow. Whew, so, Mariners continue under the pump in this first half. Another corner for Brisbane. Away at the near post by Maresh. Daly delivers back in. That's going nowhere. Only into the hands of Mark Bury. How come Demi got subbed? Asks Roadflog. He did pick up a knock in the first half where a teammate kicked the ball into his head. And he was down for a second. he wasn't feeling the best. So we imagine it's that. I don't know if that's been confirmed, but I imagine that's the most likely reason. No business, no Mariners, says Sam. Roar, again, just finding some joy, especially down this right-hand side, Brisbane Roar. Looks like Benny and Kalolo and Sly Goddard have swapped wings temporarily. Miller heads clear. So it's already feeling like an intense defensive holdout by the Mariners. It's something that I thought we might not see till later on in the game, but Brisbane pushing the offensive early in the second half. Tom Aldred looks to switch it. Don't forget, though, Mariners, one of the best counter-attacking sides in the competition. Here's Ivanovic with a long-range strike. That's going to go wide. Another change here for the Central Coast Mariners. The goal scorer is coming off. Lewis Miller's coming off. Again, a solid shift from Lewis. Great to see him on the score sheet, and an experienced experienced player in Storm coming on. And looks like Nikolai Muller is going to come on to replace... multiple changes. So, Garan Kowal is entering the field quite early in this game. And Nikolai Muller has also entered the field. So Maresh is off and Goddard is off as well. So some fresh legs. Again, I don't think there'll be any injuries related with those guys, at least from not what we can tell. I imagine that it's again, the Mariners only played a tough game on Saturday. Short turnaround in the travel. Need the fresh legs on the park here. So 4 fresh players on the field for the Central Coast at the moment already. Brisbane again delivering. Far post is Miliuznic, who can't keep it in. So it looks like Garan Kowal might be playing in a wide role with Nikolai Muller central, but again, expect that front 4 to rotate around. Looks like Kowal is occupying that right-hand side at the moment. I like seeing... I mean, Nikolai Muller, when he has played, is predominantly off the left-hand side. I like him playing centrally, so I'm keen to see this. But with Nikolai on the park, hopefully some more control for the Mariners in this game. We are past the hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially past the hour mark. And finally, your updated lineup is on the screen. Triple change for the Mariners we just saw. I think you're right, Brock. I think Matt Hatch makes the most sense for your next substitution, eh? Brisbane attacking again down that right-hand side. Ivanovic inside. It's going to be an easy save for Birigidi. So, look, they're showing the endeavour. Brisbane Roar, but aside from that Parsons chance a few moments ago, there hasn't been much else, really. Oh, did I say first half? That's my bad. I meant second half. Nikolai Muller playing it forward. Cummings could get to this. No. Kai Truan beats Cummings to the ball. All right. Our passing has been terrible. It hasn't been perfect. Stormaroo looking to chip it in behind for Muller. Brings it down. Cummings can't get to it. Come on, come on. Let's go, Coast. Dan Hall moving forward. Garan Kowal on the right-hand side. Has the overlap of Stormaroo. Uses him. Stormaroo, great chance, Mariners. Inside for Kowal, who scores again. Garan Kowal. Garan Kowal. Let's go. What a hero. What a hero. Garen Kowal is pure magic. Garen Kowal is pure magic. We must protect him at all costs. We must protect him at all costs. Oh my goodness. What? It's 2-0. Stormroo, easy as you like. Oh my God. The chat loves it. Kowal, you B, says Peter. Kowal, says Jezza. Kowal again, says Fal. Dude, I can't believe it. This guy is next level. His 4th goal. He comes off the bench and has an impact every single time. And Julian says finals locked in for Mariners. That's what it could mean, man. That's what it could mean. Mariners are up 2-0 and have 1 foot in finals football for this season. It's massive. And it's off the back of young Garen Kowal yet again. Oh, mate. He is pure magic. He is gold. Teams spend hours. Scouts spend hours, weeks, days, weeks, months scouting youngsters all across the country to find young players who can step up at the national level. Teams spend so much, use so many resources to find young players like Garen Kowal who can come into the league and have an impact. And my goodness, has Garen Kowal had an impact. What a player. I've never seen anything like it. Just his ability to come on and have an impact consistently now. Don't forget, he scored in the Cup earlier this season too off the bench. I mean, the guy's just elite. And it's 2-0 for the Central Coast. Wow. Julian says European club's probably calling his agent right now. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised at all. The kid's 17. The kid is 17. And he's winning games, and he's putting the Central Coast into the final series, and he's 17 years of age. He needs to be playing in Europe, dude. He deserves to be playing at the highest level. He's got so much potential. So much potential, man. Just the composure to put that away. Meanwhile, Brisbane get forward down the left. Jesse Daly cuts back in on the right. Away by Kai Rowles. And Brisbane can regather again. Again, Mariners. That was, their 3rd shot of the game. And we're already up 2 goals. Brisbane getting in again. Miliusnic, that looks like a handball. It's gone wide. I thought I was going to end up in the back of the net for a second. Miliusnic allowed to shoot there. Birigidi not happy. Oh, my goodness. What a chance indeed for Brisbane, says. What a chance indeed, yeah. Nikola Miliusnic has had a bit of an impact since coming off the bench, hasn't he? But Brisbane have a bit of a mountain to climb now if they want to get something out of this game. It's 2-0. And it'll take a big slip from the Mariners here to miss out on playing finals football. Well, to have that not confirmed just yet. Forward pass. Dude, every time Garen Kowal just touches the ball, I freak out. My heart starts beating a little faster, you know? He's caught out of position now, Garen Kowal, and Brisbane have an overload on the left-hand side. Kai Truan. Low cross finds Miliusnic. O'Shea in the box. That's a phenomenal save from Mark Birigidi. That's a phenomenal save. That's incredible reflexes. That's going in. Look at this save, dude. Oh, that's a ridiculous save. Come on, man. Come on. What is that? That's an incredible save from Mark Birigidi, dude. Ball comes in from the corner, over the top, and Mark Birigidi's absolutely taken out. Mark Birigidi just taken out in the corner. I think you're right, Joel. I think I have a Kowal crush. TS Gaming. When is your Wellington Career Mode coming out? Wellington Career Mode is all done. First season in the bag. We're on to the Perth Glory Career Mode, which the first episode came out last week. Check it out if you haven't already. It's good fun. Rebuilding Perth Glory in FIFA 22. Are the Reds making home finals? It's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed. If Mariners win here and then win the F3 Derby, then Adelaide need to win against Western on Sunday. Then Adelaide need to win against Western. That's what it means. Yeah, so it all depends on how the F3 Derby pans out, man. It all depends on the F3 Derby. Over the top for Alex Parsons. That's a great little piece of play there. It was Truan who poked it through, but Birigidi will again get to it. I don't really understand playing Alex Parsons as your striker when you've got Luka Ivanovic, who's a decent enough striker. Play him centrally. And have Parsons on the right-hand side so he can cut in off his left, which is where he thrives. What I've noticed about some of the teams towards the bottom of the ladder is that the coaches make bizarre decisions like that. I mean, none other than Richard Garcia at Perth Glory. And it's great that he left. But just like playing, not utilizing players, in their best positions. Anyway, here's Jason Cummings, who's been relatively quiet. Nikolai Muller controls the ball well. Over the top, won't find a teammate. Love that Nico's on the park, man, for a game like this, just to settle things for that attack. Elite Falcon says, by the way, Lockie, I'm the kid who got the photo with you early stages of half time. Dude, so good, Falcon. Thanks for saying hey. Noah says, damn, 2-0. Julian says, bye-bye, Brisbane. I mean, they're already on the rebuild for next year, hey? Dan Hall, adjudged to have fouled Alex Parsons there. Oh, chance. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle, Hall. Still on for Parsons. Back for Akbari. Jesse Daly. That's a poor delivery from Jesse Daly. Who, dude, look, and this is nothing against the guy. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. Here he is, Jesse Daly. Birigidi claims up. Brisbane are coming, but Mariners are dealing with everything in defence so far. Jesse Daly's not A-League standard. I'll say it right now. I mean, in all the games that I've watched him, I mean, I've seen him play too many wayward passes, and it upsets me. Cooper says, need to start Lofthouse as well as Parsons? Yeah, would have loved to have seen Jez Lofthouse get some more games. Eli Adams has been awesome too. He's been awesome. Hey, Matt Hatch, we called it. Who called it? Was it Brock? Brock called it. Matt Hatch coming on to replace Jacob Farrell. Good to see Jacob getting a rest. He very rarely gets a rest, Jacob Farrell, and he is getting a rest tonight, and he deserves it. What a fantastic season the youngster has had. His first full season in the A-League. His first season full stop in the A-League. And Matt Hatch is going to get some minutes at left back. Meanwhile, more youngsters onto the field for Brisbane. Lofthouse and Zabala. There we go. Lofthouse, as we just spoke about him. He'll be entering the field. So Zabala on for Hingett at right back. Changes everywhere, man. And Jez Lofthouse on for Parsons. All right, long ball here for the Mariners. And Kololo went down. Was there a foul in there? Ivanovic is going to try and counter the other way. And well done, Dan Hall. Just the strength of Dan Hall, man. Just the strength of Dan Hall has been so solid this game. Oh, nice switch of play by Mila Jusnic. Maybe not the best, actually. He's made it hard for Lofthouse. Well done, Rolsey. Dude, these two central defenders for the Mariners fill me with such confidence. Here comes Lofthouse. Still dealing with everything, man. We haven't really seen Matt Hatch play much left back this season at all. He can certainly play there. But updated Brisbane Roar lineups on your screen. A couple of fresh faces on that right-hand side. Who do you think will win the A-League? I think City will win the Premiership. And look, Championship's open for anyone, to be honest. I think it's going to be a really exciting final series. But City are probably favourites for the Championship as well. So Bale scoring a hat-trick, says Ados. Love it. Brock says FDW will be good. Becker will want the golden boot. I mean, they'll be giving Jets players will be giving the ball to Becker at all opportunities, man. He could do it. I hope not. Being a Mariners fan. Oh man, that's right. Quell walking into school tomorrow, signing the school textbooks. Says Julian. Love it. So, Mariners, we just need to hold out here. We need to be disciplined. We win here. Mariners win here. And Mariners are playing finals football this season. Dude, it's exciting. It's very exciting. Cannot wait. And how good. Like the first season of the YouTube channel and my team's going to make finals. I mean, that does a world of wonder for content, doesn't it? Rolls just wrestling with Ivanovic, and he wins the foul. Kai Rouse. Well done. Rouse. Has he pulled up here, Kai Rolsey? Maybe a knock to the thigh there. No subs left. The only thing that I don't like is the is completely emptying the bench. With 50 minutes plus to go in the game. Do you think Arenia's a one week injury? Yeah. I think he's just rested for this week. And that's all we heard is just a knock. So we haven't heard any major injury. So yeah. Space for Truan. Kai Truan. Poking it through. There's Rolls again. Cleared. A wide left for Miliusnic. 1-on-1 with Roo. Well done, Storm Roo. Gets the block. Winning some of these one-on-one duels. Daly. Surely Quell has to come out to him there, man. And there's a chance here for Brisbane. Louis Zabala. What the hell was that? Well, Louis Zabala has just had a chance and just completely missed it. Meanwhile, there's a Mariners player down in pain. Who's that? It's not Dan Hall, is it? Louis Zabala, what a chance. Man. Dan Hall does not look well here, man. And again, I'll echo what I said just a moment ago. I don't like emptying the bench in a game where we don't have to empty the bench with so long to go. Because Dan Hall does not look well here. Ah, man, it's concerning. He's had such a good game too. He's had such a good game. That's right, holding the knee. Here's a replay. It's hard to see. They're showing a replay, but it's hard to see. I don't think there was any contact with Ivanovic. Did it just... Oh, actually, yeah. Or was that Akbari, rather? Maybe it was just coming down. Dude, he can't even stand up. Oh, come on, man. Empty the bench with this much time. You risk this, Monty. come on, dude. So unnecessary too. Dude. So Monty's talking to Jason Cummings about a reshuffle here. And Mariners are going to have to play at least 13 minutes of football with 10 men. Unnecessarily. In a game like this, mate. In a game like this, Monty, I know we have to rotate the lads because it's been a hectic schedule, but you're playing with 10 men. You're putting pressure on the lads. So it looks like Nikolai Muller. Oh, mate. So it looks like Nikolai Muller's going to drop in the midfield. There's a massive reshuffle. So Nikolai Muller's playing central midfield. Harry Still's gone to left back. And Matt Hatcher's gone to right back. Oh, it's just the unnecessary pressure, man. But you're right, Brock. You're right. Dan Hall does not look good at all. Man, it just makes it a whole lot harder for the Mariners now. We really just have to sit back and hold on. But it just annoys me so much, man. That this. Oh, dude, dude, he can't even walk, man. Oh, dude, they have to get the stretcher. They're showing him on the camera now. He can't even walk. He can barely stand. Oh, dude, this isn't good. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, on the eve of finals too. Oh my god, dude, I'm honestly devastated. I mean, Mariners have been lucky enough not to be ravaged too much by injury. I know Matt Simon's been the major one. Nikolai Muller struggled early on. But to lose Dan Hall now would be a massive blow for the Mariners' finals chance, for the Mariners in terms of how much of an impact they could have in finals. Damn it, dude. No, they don't have another sub. And that's the problem. And I was saying, I was literally saying it, right? I was literally saying it before that injury. Like a minute before that injury. I was saying, we've made all our subs, and we've still got a lot of football to play. And then Dan Hall goes, and he can't play. He's barely managing to walk back to the bench. Oh, mate. Anyway, here come Brisbane. So we'll get the lineups adjusted in a sec. Brisbane Roar continue to push and need a goal soon if they want to get something out of this game. Akbari inside the box. Blocked. And it's extra concerning too because we've now had to make a reshuffle. 3 players have had to swap positions just to accommodate for that change. Three Mariners players have just had to have completely shifted. Makes it really difficult, man. Going to the Battle of West on Sunday? No, I'm not. Dude. The stress, man. The stress. I don't like it. So Nikolai Muller fouling O'Shea there. Brisbane Roar have a free kick in a decent enough position. So here's the chance. It's going to be Nikolai Miljuznic, not Jay O'Shea, to step up. And Miljuznic, it's an easy enough save in the end for Birigidi. You didn't even have to die for it. But still an important save. But there's no way Miljuznic just scoring if he's going that side. He's Hatch down the right-hand side. Trying to get it around. Dude, a third goal would seal it. A third goal would seal it. Mariners under the pump now. We're only playing with 10 men. Not due to a red card if you're just tuning in. Due to an injury to Dan Hall. Mariners out of substitutions. We very rarely see this. We very rarely see this, but it's happened. O'Shea forward. Inside the box. Joe O'Shea, great run. That's a decent tackle by Steele. Ball comes in. Muller. Oh, well done, Nico. Winning the ball. Well done. Here comes Benny. 3 players forward for the Mariners on the counter. And Kalolo. Wide for Cummings. What can Mariners create here? Got to be careful with the numbers that we commit forward here. There's Storm Rue now playing in centre back alongside Rolls. Opts to go back to Birigidi. Oh, here's Hatch. Hatch with a chance. With his pace to attack down the right-hand side. Hatch goes inside early. Dude, take him on, Hatchy. Come on. He's Tom Aldred. He's the slowest player in the league. Come on. Matt Hatch again on the right. Back for Kual. Oh, Hatchy, back yourself, son. You raced he beat a racehorse the other day. If you can beat a racehorse, you can beat bloody Tom Aldred. I'll tell you that. Anyway, here's Kual with some space on the right-hand side. Dude, anything could happen here. Kual delivers towards Benny Kalolo. Inside for Cummings. Comes away. Oh, that's a terrible... Yes. Free kick for Mariners. Terrible challenge. Yellow card for Scotty Neville. Flew in on Nikolai Muller there. And Muller's gone down hurt. Oh, that with his studs up. Oh, come on. Scotty Neville, you grub. Just not even trying to hide it in the slightest. Just flying in with his boot right up. And Nikolai Muller's having some key words. Having some select words to Scott Neville here. And rightly so. I understand it. I mean, it's pretty disgusting from Scott Neville. And we're going to have a VAR check. Are we going to have a VAR check? Or is the referee coming over for something else? We might be having a VAR check for that Scott Neville challenge. What do you guys think? Is this a potential red card? Honestly, I know I'm upset by it, but I don't know if it's a red card, dude. But look, the studs are up. Honestly, watching it on replay, that could well be a red. We've seen with the studs up challenges, you just run the risk. Red card. We've seen red card in the chat. Clear red. Obvious red, says Peter. Here we go. Referee's coming back. Is he going to wipe out the yellow? Surely, right? He's going to be sent off. Here we go. Scotty Neville, you grub. Go for a walk, son. Go for a walk, son. Go for a walk, son. That's what you get, mate. That's what you get, mate. Dude, he knew what he was doing. Scotty Neville's he's an experienced player. He's an experienced player. You have to be smarter than that, Scotty, than letting your team down in a game where you're chasing. You have to be smarter than that, Scotty. Ah, oh, idiot. So unnecessary too. So unnecessary too from Scott Neville. So unnecessary. Oh, dude. I mean, you know, you might see that in a big game, in an F3 derby, in a big blue, in a Sydney derby, in a Melbourne derby. But when you're down with a few moments to go and Mariners who barely have anything in attack and you fly in like that, dude, disgrace. So Benny and Kalola's going to step up with a chance to score Mariners third. It's going to be Nikolai Muller instead who hits the wall. Muller again hits the wall again for a second time. Dude, drama late on in this game. Brisbane Roar are down to 10 men. So we're going to pull the lineups from the screen because at the moment the lineups are just out the window. Both teams are playing with 10 men. So the field has been evened. The field has been evened. So Brisbane. And now their attacking potency has been reeled back, if you like. Neville threw his shirt, says Julian. I did see that as he was walking down the tunnel. He's got no one to blame but himself. I mean, why do you do that? I mean, he didn't even have to raise his boot. Just keep your boot down. He probably would have won the ball, right? Like, it wasn't even worthy of that. Meanwhile, there's a foul on Akbari from Harry Steele. To be honest, I didn't see it. And it's going to be a yellow card for Harry Steele. Neville punched the light? I didn't see that. Neville punched the light. Yeah, I can understand the yellow there for Steely. A bit of a heavy challenge. So, late on here. In this game. Final stages. So Brisbane are all going to send everyone forward. Well, not everyone, but sending numbers forward for this late free kick. O'Shea goes low. Great pass for Lofthouse. Steele will clear. Mate. That's all good travel shorts. I just make sure that the chat doesn't get too clogged up, that's all. He's probably broken the roof now, says Julian. Brock says Miljusic has been a flop this season. You probably could say that, but he hasn't played that many games. Like, you know, he probably would have had a better impact if he was playing more games. He scored a few goals. I'm going to say 4, maybe 5 minutes of injury time. What do you guys think? Kowal's not even on a contract. Oh, long range strike. Kowal's just straight up from the academy. Who's been the biggest flop other than Sturridge? Adrian Sardanero. Like, by far. I mean, he was basically brought in to replace Diego Castro and has done quite literally nothing. I don't think he scored a goal. I can't recall him assisting a goal. And yes, he's been injured a lot. But when you bring in a Spanish player like that, to replace someone with the stature of Diego Castro, you want him to at least do some, heavy lifting. And he's just, every time I watch him, he's just abysmal. Anyway, I don't like to hate on players, but Garen Kowal has won the ball in the middle of the park. There could be a chance for a final goal to kill it off for the Mariners. Garen Kowal still going, plays it for Jason Cummings, who cuts back inside. Cummings, it's going to go wide. We do indeed have 4 minutes of added time here. What happened to Dan Hall? Went off injured. I believe it was Akbar who fell on his leg during a challenge. It's completely accidental. And his knee just bent in a way it's not meant to bend, I should say. And he was struggling to walk. He was struggling to even stand. So there's no way of him continuing to play. No way of him running it off. Adelaide have to win to be fourth. Well, it depends. If Mariners lose, because Mariners, after this, if this result stands, which it probably will, Mariners will be on 39 points. So Adelaide can still have the home final, even if they lose. If Mariners lose the F3 derby. But Adelaide's fate, I mean, it's in their hands once, if Mariners, they'll know. Mariners playing on Saturday, Adelaide playing Sunday. If Mariners win the F3 derby, then Adelaide have to win. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. So, Mariners, looks like we might just hold on here to secure finals football for the second consecutive season, which I never thought I'd be saying. A lot of people wrote us off despite finishing third and having such an impressive campaign last time around under Alan Stajic, the inexperienced Nick Montgomery comes into this side with an inexperienced squad, to be fair. Couple decent signings from overseas, and some of those players have really worked out. The stars, the Benny and Kalolos, the Jason Cummings, even Nikolai Muller's played his part at times this season. Marco Renia, Mateus Maresh. With all of these young guys, so many academy boys in the squad. They're going to be playing finals football in 21-22. It's a big deal for the Central Coast. There's an excitement around the club. 1 minute to go. 60 seconds until Mariners finally confirm finals football. Foul on Jesse Daly. Free kick on the halfway line. Brisbane has 21 shots, says Mowing. Garen Kowal chasing right at the death here. 30 seconds to go, less than that. Ivanovic, one-on-one with Hatch. Ivanovic still. Luke Ivanovic trying to sneak it inside. Can't find a teammate. That has been the story of the game for Brisbane, man. And much of their season, a failure to really have that quality in the final third. A failure to create quality chances. To have shots on target. The low shot accuracy hasn't helped them. And Mariners have officially confirmed finals football for the season. What a story. What a match. Mariners hold on. The goals to Lewis Miller and the super sub, Garen Kowal, are enough to secure 3 points for the mighty Mariners. Brisbane Roar have not enough in this game, mate. What a match. Oh, got pretty tense at the end there with the injury to Dan Hall. Red card for Scott Neville. Both teams playing with 10 men. Well done, Mariners, says James. Great job, CCM, says Julian. Whew. Great to see Lewis Miller on the score sheet. And Garen Kowal, mate. The man is magic. The man is magic, isn't he? Fantastic result for the Mariners, which sees them secure finals football. Sydney FC now need to hope that Wellington Phoenix drop points against Wanderers on Thursday night. Oh, mate. Awesome. My 3-2-1, asks Brock. Honestly, 3, Dan Hall. 2, Kai Rolls. And 1, I thought Josh Nisbet was fantastic. So let's go 3 Dan Hall, 2 Kai Rolls, and 1 Josh Nisbet. 1 Josh Nisbet, dude. An epic game for the Central Coast Mariners. Guys, thanks so much for tuning into this live watch-along. We've got some more live watch-alongs coming up in the next week as we round out the regular season and then jump into finals. There is a whole heap of content. I don't want to reveal too much, but there is a heck load of content coming in the next month or so as we round out this A-League season. It's this is the time where you want to be here, I'll tell you that right now. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit like on the live stream. Helps me out so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.